What was I gonna do? Why on earth am I on stage right now? Oh. By the way, I added 2 more retainers recently. So now my collection of retainers is Mr. Fluffy, Vulnstack Jr., Stealer of Roofs, Pilferer of Walls, and wait, no, I didn't realize I named the 2 of them walls. Damn it, I need something else to pilfer. Pilferer of something. Pilferer of wallpaper? Pilferer of floor tiles? Pilferer of crystal nah. I need to make it clear that they're stealing things and, like, you know, breaking down people's houses. Pilferer of chandeliers. I get a fair amount of those. Cakes and tea sets. That is true. Bomb vocals. Also true. Although I haven't received bomb vocals yet, mostly because they're not high enough level, I think. Yep. Pilfer of gear. Mugger of adventurers. Okay, we're gonna do Alizé first. For the welcome to Shadowbringers moment. Have to go upstairs, right? Yes. Upstairs? Yes. Come looking for work, I might have a spot for another guard. Not quite. Oh! A friend of the Exarch. Hoping to meet someone in Namarang, are you? Then I shall be your guide. I was about to set up our outpost there, as a matter of fact, so we can leave right away, assuming you have everything you need. Yep. There you go. All set. Then off to the unforgiving sands we go. You can now travel to Amarang. Speak with the adroit Amaro trainer to fly to the desert. You can also use your ether compass to assist with locating ether currents. Yay! Ether current collection.
アムアレーン。その乾いた土地にあった国はナバスアレンといった。昔そこを旅した時に日に焼けた老人が教えてくれたことがある。彼らの言葉でアムは偉大な、アレーンは大地なのだという。光の反乱があり、かの国も滅びた今、人はどんな思いでその名を呼ぶのだろうか。
No matter how many times I come here, the heat never fails to catch me off guard. Don't be surprised when the temperature drops at night, though. The sky's still bright, of course, but it gets brisk enough to make you shiver. Now, the exile's letter said I was to take you in at Journey's Head, which is where this Alizé friend of yours is staying. That's a fair out distance, so I propose to make a stop in Morzuk to break up the trek, allowing me to attend to some business, and you to enjoy the local hospitality. Sound good? Good. Alright, you lot, I'm off. And I better not see the goods covered in sand when I get back. Right, we head southwest, straight as an arrow. Okay. Oh. Since we're in a new X-Pack, time to swap the SDS Fenrir back in. $248 yalms to the southwest. In other words, in the direction that I'm heading. Ooh. I love how FF14 just keeps adding more and more new versions of Cactuars. With every X-Pack. I showed my friend the one that's the two that's coming in Dawn Trail, and she's like, "Can we even call those a Cactuar anymore?" Where the frick is this ether current? What? 50 arms to the west. What? West. What? Oh, there! Lol. Evolution run wild, yeah. Get dusty. Stop here a moment. This is your first visit to Amarang, is it not? Before you cross the river of sand, you need to turn around and feast your eyes on that. What am I feasting my eyes on? What? Very dusty. More sand, yes. Okay. They built them big, didn't they? That's Castral. A fortress meant to protect the northern reaches of... Whoops, I forgot to stop the auto. Valancian was left behind, and believe it when they say that it was once one of Norrøn's mightiest nations. At least until the flood came along. Great chunks of Nabatharing's lands were lost to the light, its great city included. The few who survived didn't see much point in staying. Most of them, anyway. No, not many choose to come here these days, not with everything in ruins. Even that hulking great fortress has become little more than Amaro roost for me and my caravan. Not everywhere is as deserted as this place, just wait until you see more Tsuk. Let's press on, shall we? Rank somewhere nearby. Hi. Here we are, Motsuk. By the blessed shadow, I love this town. Just barely starting Shadowbringers on level 76. Loved it. Tassart stands at the entrance to Mortzuk, an eager smile on his face. Mortzuk, not just full of Mord, but Humes and all manner of others too. It has long been a refuge for folk displaced by the flood, so the population is nothing if not diverse. Oh, have you met a Mord before? They might look like shifty little blighters, but a more welcoming lot you can never wish to meet. Speaking of which, we should pay our visits to Master Gingen. I'll go ahead and let him know we've arrived. There's Gingen and Gingen. Remember how back in the day there used to be one ether current stuck somewhere up there? Yeah, they... Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, yeah, no. So they also reduced the number of overall currents for Shadowbringers. Gengen! Go on, introduce yourself to Master Gengen. What BDI?
ゲンゲンさん、こいつが今話した水晶校の知り合いです。
はじめましてよ。捨てるものを拾う町、モルドスークにようこそね。
モルドスークはモルドの位置って意味でな。その名の通り、今となってはアムアレーンで最大の賑やかな市場があるのさ。ここらの鉱山で取れる鉱石はもちろん、他では見かけない面白い品も出回ってる。アムアレーンに好んでくるやつはいないって言ったが、ここだけは別だな。掘り出し物を探して商人連中が集まってるよ。
みんながいるもの、どこにでも売ってるね。そうでないもの、ここにしかないよ。だからこそ来るね。遠くからのお客さん、高値つけるお客さん。だからスークはいつでもジョジョね。この世界にあるものでいらないものなんてないね。
ゲンゲンさん、それ毎回言ってるよな。代々の教えだったっけか。ま、 その信念があったからこそ種族を問わず難民を受け入れてくれたんだろうさ。ありがたいことだ。さて、これからアムアレーンで活動するならお前もこの集落の連中と仲良くなっておくべきだ。ここでは新顔が来た時にある儀式をして信頼関係を結ぶんだが。
いいよー、発売してってよ。市場で売ってるもの何か一つ買えばいいね。値段は高くても低くても構わないよ。
ということさ。そしてこのために使ってほしいと水晶港からの封書に小遣いが入っていてな。驚くなかれ、フッブート金貨だ。いやー、俺も久々に見た。
ブート金か本当に。
新顔さん、発売はぜひうちで。
いや、うちがいいよ。すべすべのツボが、すごくすべすべのツボがあるのね。
よって
見てって
買ってって。
こらこら、みんな落ち着くね。こちらの人はまだしばらく荒野を旅するそうよ。かさばるもの、重たいもの、壺、よくないね。旅するには元気がいるね。発売はロンロンのうごめく食料品店で何か食べてくのおすすめよ。
Right? I was just wondering, I was like, did the exile just send us along with the equivalent of a freaking $100 note? A full Vobatite honor seems a bit rich for buying a dented pan or a bowl of worms. Did the exile lose to you at cards or something? Or something. Welcome to Ronron's, traveler. I have wares down to your person. Fill your belly. Take your time. Stare and sniff before you choose, but no drooling on the merchandise, yes? Worms. Everyone's favorite. Plump white worms slathered in honey. Once you eat a glazed regular, you'll never want any other treat. Right. I call that mush loaf. The middle is stuffed with bittersweet cactus fruits, so even if the bread dries out, it's still moist inside. Keeps you going in the heat. That's my ever-burning bounty, made with best parts of the lizard. Cured with several spicy spices. Special spicy spices. Some find the smell challenging, but it'll warm you up on chilly desert nights. Skewers. Frog. Oh, you like those. Chewy skewers. Find small frogs hiding under rocks. Spear with stick, then roast over fire. Crackly on the outside, gooey on the inside. Perfect for snacking. I will continue to be boring and buy some bread. They all look tasty, yes? Which to choose? Which to choose? Tasty is a word for it, I guess. Ah, very wise. You won't wither on the sands with a gut full of cactus fruit. Very filling. Uh-huh. You have the gold? And done! One Vovertite honor buys you 40 loaves of bread! Because, yeah, I sure needed 40 loaves of bread. Our visitor invites us to feast. Let us give thanks for his great generosity and small appetite. Yeah, Consider your coin first cracked. I am pleased to accept your custom, and Gingen will be pleased that you honored ours. Keeping the merchandise down, yes? No returns. Lovely. I've never seen anyone eat so much of Ronron's cuisine in one sitting. You have a stronger stomach than I. Thanks. Thanks, Kassard. I was watching from here, Vulnstack. You honored our custom, and with great relish. You will always be welcome in Mortzuk. If you need anything in Amarang, we are here to provide. Lovely. Kassard is impressed by your gastronomic fortitude. Gahahaha! You have courage, my friend. Ronron's wares are more exotic than harmful, but I don't envy you the bellyache you'll have in the morrow. Wow, thanks. Right, now that you've eaten, I expect you're eager to get back on the road. Yeah. Would you mind if we delayed our departure a touch? I have a few deals left to close before I can conclude my business here in Mortzuk. Oh, offering your services, are you? Aye, well, an assistant would certainly help hurry things along. I have a recipe here for goods that need picking up from the market. All properly paid for, you just need to do the lifting and carrying. I'll go and take care of some last-minute haggling then. See you in a bit. What are we getting? Table cactus, tonton, iron ore, totol, and Nabathareng antiques, mill. To be collected from Molbol. Right. Not Bunbun. Not Ron either. I see mill, but I was supposed to go to Molbol. What? Total! Kassar sent you, did he? Right, yes. What kind of ore was it again? Iron, I think. Iron ore, of course, that would explain this box I have here. It's all yours. Now then, what was I doing again? Who knows? I need a cactus. Where is cactus? Tonton. Lift with your legs and not with your back. Good advice. Actually, genuinely good advice. You came in with Kassard, yes? Good. I can finally stop thinking about that sack. Please, take your prickly purchase. And I see Mulbul. Woohoo! Lovely pots. Hey, no touching! That merchandise is spoken for. You couldn't possibly change my mind with better offer. What? Kassard sent you? But why didn't you say so? I wouldn't dream of selling his goods to higher bidder. Oh, no. Navatharang relics, wasn't it? All packed in the box there. Handle with care. Also, I just realized since I turned 76, I can now start doing the Hyo-Ranryu, and therefore fuck up every time I get synced down. I do fucking Hyoton. Don't tell me you've been around the entire market already. Yeah. Aye, that's a lot, alright. Good work. And quick work, too, considering you've not set foot in the place before. I thought you wanted to sit in a city like the Exarch, but something tells me you're not a stranger to visiting strange lands. You have no fucking idea. Fortunately, your efficiency presents something of a problem. I'd hoped to conclude all my business before you return, but it seems like there's some confusion over one of the orders I placed. Man. All the stalling. I'll have to drag in my middlemen and sort this mess out. I'm sorry to make you sit around and twiddle your thumbs. Cassard? It feels like an age since I last saw you. Well, if it isn't the lovely Testine. It has been a while, but your timing couldn't be better. This gentleman was on his way to meet with Alize. I'm supposed to be taking him to your corner of the desert, but a misplaced order has commandeered my attention. Wait, I know who you are. Alize has told me so much about you. You're Vulnstack, aren't you? Yeah, it's me. I knew it! How wonderful to meet you in the flesh after hearing all those stories. I'm Testine. I work as a carrier at the inn, and I've gotten to know Alize quite well since she took up guard duties there. Do you want me to take over as Vulnstack's guide, Cassard? My shopping's all done and packed for the road, so it would be no trouble. That would be a great help, thank you. Well, it looks like you'll be able to head straight out after all. My caravan and I will be in the area for a while yet. Seek me out when you've had your fill of Amarang, and I'll send you back to the Crystarium. Take care with the desert crossing and good fortune with meeting your friend. I'll be around when you're ready to head back to the Exarch. Alize has been desperate to see you, Vulnstack, so let's get you to her sooner rather than later. The inn isn't too hard to find, really. You can actually see at the top of the rock spires from here. We just need to swing around the ridge, then head south. Come on, I'll get my supplies together and meet you outside. Blue grass. I see one. Gengen is fidgeting more than usual. Greetings, friend. You like helping people, yes? Maybe you can help me too. You see, my son Gungun makes me very proud, but very worried. He works very hard. Too hard for his own good. He follows orders, yes? Follows them until someone tells him to stop. This is very dangerous, bad for himself. I need you to speak to him. Persuade him to rest. I was bored. You should be near the Red Serai, probably leaving no stone unturned in his search for relics. Please, tell him his father orders him to stop. Fantastic. Okay, where's this little bugger? All the way, what? All the way there? Why? We'll deal with that some other time. Is there a chocobo? No, there is not. Alright. Yeah, some other time. All set? Oh, I should probably mention the wildlife. While most of them will leave you be if you keep your distance, the local coyotes have learned to prey on folk heading home from the market. I can usually swing a sword well enough to fend them off, but I may have loaded myself down with too many bargains today. Do you think you can handle any beasts that try to make a meal of us? I thought you might. Alize was always saying how much you... I mean, let's go get going, shall we? No, please tell me more. sure there wasn't much time to shout a warning. Were you bitten? Those things can be nasty. And yet hardly a match for you, it seems. I'd always thought Alizé was strong, but in her mind she was never... Now it makes sense. Aha. Well, we should press on. It might be best if you scout ahead and clear out any coyotes that have our scent. I'll wait here so you can fight without any distractions. Right. Also, ether current? 500, okay. Oh, thank goodness you're back. I could hear the howling and snarling from here. Frightful creatures. Let's hope the rest have seen your handiwork and know to avoid us now. I need to get these supplies back to the inn. Right. Have you considered getting yourself a chocobo? They're very handy. They're great. I love them. This is it. Thanks to you, I didn't have to drop my shopping even once. Come to think of it, I'm glad I didn't make the trip alone. Yeah. It seems you ended up escorting me. I'll have to repay the favor somehow, but first, let's head inside, shall we? You know, just like how at the end we perceive all the scions as our possessions, right? You know? The first time I could, I was like, yeah, I'm now imagining them as like plushies, and then you know, us just like clutching a whole bunch of plushies and crossing. Welcome to the inn at Journey's Head. You might be our first visitor from the Crystarium since Alizé arrived. It's not much, but it's home for the afflicted and a handful of carers. Afflicted? You don't know? I don't think I've met anyone besides Alizé who's so unfamiliar with our situation here. Most folk have grown up knowing someone who knew someone. I might leave out something obvious, so it may be best to have Alizé give you the full explanation. Casts a gaze around the inn, hoping to spot Alizé. Now, where is she? I think she might be out on patrol. You could wait, I suppose. But why not go and surprise her? She usually takes a look at things from the watchtower first, so you might be able to catch her there. It's not far. Hit out the south side and you'll soon see it. I'll stay behind in case she comes back while you're gone. Watchtower's on the south side. I only wish I could be there to see Alizé's face when she realizes it's you. Hey, Alric. Hi, Totten. Ah. Ronell says, again, ah. While Wilford says, greetings, traveler. This place isn't much, but you're welcome to share what we have. So, am I tuned? No escape. No escape. Sooner or later they will claim us. Claim us all. Charming. We have patients here who can't feed themselves, so I'll have to keep that in mind when making meals. It's not easy work, but it does have its rewards. And the lookout says, we're surrounded by remnants of old Nabath Empire. Some even say the Gilmen are the wandering souls of their dead. You know, I've always felt this is no place for the living. Okay. Current. There is nowhere to be seen, but you spot fresh footprints on the ground, and they look to be about the right size. They do? How small are Aldace's feet? Small footprints lead off to the northwest. I don't think Aldace is quite that small. Continue on to northwest. Sort of. Footprints curve round to the west. Is this really necessary? More tracks here, but they end in mess of disturbed sand. Fantastic. Shiny.
待ちなさい。嘘。本物。
You almost lost that way.
積み食いとはいえこれは雑魚だもの。倒す。あなたこそいつかは来るって思ってたけど、ずいぶん遅かったじゃない。久しぶり。元気だった？
Been worse.
そう。帝国との戦いは膠着状態なのね。一度原初世界とつながったっていう推奨校からも ひとまずの危機は去っていたと聞いたけど、時間の流れもずれてるって言うし心配だったのよ。アルフィノとウリエンジェにはこっちに来て会えたから、私の知ってることを伝えておいたわ。まだ会えていないサンクレットとヤシトラにも彼らや水晶港を経由して話が行っているはずよ。待たせているタタルたちのことを思うと、一刻も早く原初世界に帰ってあげたいけど、方法が見つからないのもあるし、何よりウリエンジェの未来史を見過ごせないわ。ウリエンジェってさ、言葉は回りくどうし、一人で納得してばっかりじゃない？でも根はどうしようもなく優しいから、みんなを本当に傷つけるような嘘はつけないと思うのよ。
Don't doubt for one moment, really?
そんな
Maybe
彼
we
が
should doubt him just a little bit
第
more.
8零歳が起きる、英雄が死ぬだなんて言い出すまでには結構悩んだんじゃないかしら。だから私は信じてる。今やるべきことは世界の統合を止めること。そのために第一世界を積み食いから救わなきゃいけないって。ねえ、あの大きな白い壁を見て。あれが光の反乱の後よ。100年前、ここ第一世界では光の力が異様に高まっていた。それがある日限界を超えて溢れたそうよ。発生した超高濃度の光の波はノルブラント以外の場所、世界の9割を飲み込んだ。普通あらゆる生物は複数の属性からなるエーテルを有しているものだわ。けれどあの波に飲まれるとそのバランスが乱れてしまう。するとあるべき形を保てなくなるのよ。消滅するか、理性すらない異形の怪物になり果てるか。そう、積み食いっていうのはね、もともと光の反乱に飲まれた誰かさんだったんだわ。一度そうなってしまったらもう戻れはしない。積み食いはエーテルを食べるから、人は格好の餌よ。あるいは苗床ね。力の強い者は襲った相手のエーテルを乱し、積み食いに変えてしまうことができるわ。つまりあいつらの目的は食うことと増えること。実にシンプルで、だからこそ交渉の余地もない人類の敵だわ。そしてここ旅立ちの宿は積み食いに襲われ、自身もそうなりかけている人たちが捨てられてくる場所なのよ。
It's just a matter of time, more for some, less for others. Those patients will all become monsters in the end. And to add insult to injury, the afflicted are feared, shunned, cast out of society, and exiled here to the edge of the world. The only thing I have to say about this hellish place is that it has... The only good thing I have to say about this hellish place is that it served me well as a training ground. Selene and the others have also been kind enough to share the knowledge of Sin Eaters, which is knowledge I can now share with you, while you help me finish my patrol, of course. Uh-huh. Here's what we'll do. I'll take the east side of the inn, and you clear the west. That way you can have an undiluted experience with the resident terrors. These marks on your map are where the usual trouble spots are. You can assume that any beast with a white hide or carapace is a Sin Eater, but you'll know for sure soon enough when they come slavering after you either. Remember, it's kill or be killed with these monsters. Once you stain whatever's prowling around out here, we can rendezvous back at the north entrance. Good hunting. Right. the buff. Whoops! That explains why it took a little longer than usual. Nope. Nothing. Nothing. Whoa. How did you fare? I thought there might be one or two lurking fringes. Nothing out of the ordinary for this area. I expect you noticed it yourself, but individually these lesser sin eaters are no more deadly than any natural predator you might encounter in the desert. It's when they appear in numbers that they pose a threat. Much like the void ant, they have an unfortunate tendency to flock to the strongest of their kind. Thus, when a powerful sin eater goes on the hunt, it might be attended by a veritable swarm of weaker kin. Imagine an army of such creatures descending on a village or hamlet. That's the basic idea behind my patrols, to cull their ranks often enough that their numbers won't be overwhelming when the big ones come out to play. And you've certainly helped on that front. Let's report our victories to Tesleen, shall we? She hasn't been telling you stories, has she? Yes, she has. She absolutely has. Alize tells me you helped out on her patrol. You have our thanks, and my apologies for leading you from one battle to another ever since the moment we met. In any case, I'm glad to see the two of you found each other. You have no idea how badly Alize has missed your company. Everything is over. If Vulnstack were here, he would. Yes, tell me more. That's an exaggeration, and I don't sound like that either. I was simply trying to view matters from another perspective, and I respect Vulnstack's methods. Thank you, thank you. Honestly, after seeing him in action, I can understand why. The way he leaps into the fray without hesitation, it really is something to behold. I might be a little smitten myself. I'm only teasing, though I've no doubt he deserves all the admiration he gets, just as you do. This is what I get for sharing. Maybe I'll just head out on another patrol. Yarp. Gotta keep up with the collection. Tesleen has the air of a woman being pulled in 10 directions at once. I'd love to lay out a welcome meal, but the duties I put off when I went to the market are still waiting for me. Arg! There are 101 things that need doing. I'm sorry, but would you mind waiting here with Alize? What, and twiddle our thumbs while you work yourself to death? Surely there's something we can help you with. I could do with a hand, it's true. Thank you. You can start by helping me sort out the larder, Alize. While we do that, could you tend to a few patients, perhaps? There are 3 in particular I meant to visit. It's just a matter of saying a few words to them and seeing that the skin isn't caked in sand. The names are Parnell, Todden, and Halric. They may not give much in the way of a response, but I promise they'll be pleased to meet someone new. It'll do them good to see a new face. There's not much in the way of novelty around here to distract them from their worries. I would speak more on the subject of the Sin Eaters, but let's see these tasks finished first. Thank you. you. Right. And then he goes back to going, you're Alize's friend? That's good. Dots. Thun glances up at you blankly, but you notice the tension in his face ease slightly. Dots. Creepy child! I love how we're just like waving our hands vaguely in front of his face. Very creepy child. Halric remains utterly still as you wipe the sand from his face. The texture of his skin has hardened to something akin to plaster. Lovely. Why does he have bandages on his horns of all things? Like, what good is that supposed to do? Your work is done then? Maybe... Huh? Maybe it turned light and cakey just... Huh? The horns? The horns turned light and cakey? Oh. But you can see the rest of his horns though. You seen the patients? How are they? Uh-huh. Good, good. I knew they would enjoy meeting you. I'm concerned about Halric, though. I have to speak with the other carers, but I think his time may be near. We shall leave you to have that discussion then. I was going to take Vulnstack to Mortsuk if you have any errands there that need doing. Well, I suppose there is one thing. Would you pick up a nectarine from the markets, please? Kassar's caravan just passed through, so Ronan should have some fresh fruit. Time to poison the little kid. Come then, Vulnstack. There's something I want you to see. Right after we stop at Ronron's stall, of course. Oh, my job's all under control now, thank you. Go and spend some time with Alize. Teleport. More. Let's see about that nectarine, shall we? Oh, back again, are you? You need another taste of Ronron's wares? Actually, we're looking to buy a nectarine. Do you have any stock? Oh yes, nectarines, peaches, grapes! Fresh and juicy! Given how richly you crack your coin fest with me, I might still owe you food. Here, take this one. Free of charge! You just give us 39 more nectarines. Gods, I've never seen a Mord merchant give away something for nothing before. How much coin did you spend here? I spent Graha's money, it's fine. Oh yes, I'll take a jar of honeyed worms as well. Oh no, they're not for me. It's an offering of sorts. Ahem. The worms, if you please. Only the best sprinkles for you. Come again, my friend. Friends. Right. That's all shopping chores taken care of. Let's head up past the Aetheryte to the main tower. The view I want to show you can only be seen from its very top. See you again soon. Your belly won't let you stay away. I think it will. Here are your precious worms. That buys us a trip to the top of the tower, does it not? Glazed wrigglers! You actually bought them! I really shouldn't let you, but just this once, alright? Only once! Never fails. Shall we?
あそこを見て。大きな結晶の切れ間のところ。向こうに白い地平が見えるでしょ。あれが光の反乱に飲まれた土地だそうよ。ただ真っ白な何一つない無の空間。今なお強い光の力を帯びていて、踏み入ろうとすれば体のエーテルバランスを崩してしまう。生命はあの先じゃ生きていけないんだわ。さっき買ったネクタリンね。ハルリクのあの積み食い化が進んでた子の好物なのよ。あの子も含め多くの患者は力ある積み食いに襲われながらかろうじて生き延びた人よ。でもその場では助かったというだけで、敵の力は彼らに食い込み、エーテルを光で侵食していた。加えて環境もご覧の通り、普通の人なら体が自然とバランスを整えるけれど、彼らはもう浴びるがままに光を蓄えてしまう。だからね、遅かれ早かれいずれは全員積み食いになるそうよ。テスリンたちもそれは分かってる。だから一線を越えて完全な積み食いになる前に必ず命を絶たなければならない。意識があった頃好きだった食べ物に毒を混ぜて。そんな最後何度も見てきたわ。悔しいわよ。今でもずっとね。戦っても戦っても強さなんて足りやしない。それでも向き合わなきゃ。私散々あなたに置いていくなって言っておいて、自分はあのざまだったじゃない。あのタイミングで呼んでくれた水晶校には散々物申してやったけど、誰のせいにしたところであなたを戦場に置いてきたって後悔は消えやしなかった。だから決めたの。その分こっちでできることがあるなら苦しい道だって走り抜けてみせるって。それが今の私の決意で支えだわ。そろそろ戻りましょうか。長く待たせたらテスリンも辛くなるだろうから。
Time to kill the little kid. Except, you know. So. I'm glad I was able to show you that when it comes to understanding the catastrophe that befell the first. One glimpse of the empty wasteland beyond the wall is worth more than an hour of Riage's lecturing. So mean. And I needed you to know beyond a doubt that Tesleen has no other choice. The nectarine will be a kindness. It isn't just the threat posed to others. When a person becomes an eater, the pain appears to be excruciating. Chars are truly fond of their wards and would spare them that suffering. It is their way of fighting back against a fate worse than death. And I wasn't gonna judge them. It's fine. Good, I think she's been waiting for us. You're back. I hope you had a nice time. Did you manage to find a nectarine? Plump, sweet smelling nectarine. Thank you. Alize's explained why I wanted this, has she? I can see it in your eyes. But we may not need it just yet. I spoke with the others and we've decided to keep an eye on Halric for now. Thanks to you though, if his time does come suddenly, we'll be ready to send him on his way with the taste of happier days. How long do fresh fruits keep out in the desert without a fridge? Is what I would like to know. Yeah, 2 or 3 days. It's like, will the fruit still be good? Tasleen makes an effort to smile brightly. Well, nothing is going to happen for a little while yet, so let's see if we can't lighten the mood. We don't want our gloomy faces worrying the patients. I think it's time for that welcome meal, don't you? Take a seat and I'll make us a nice stew. And the fact that Halric is still alive by the time we're done with all the adventuring and bullshit and come up with a cure.
心なしかいつもより具沢山じゃない？正解。クリスタリウムからのお客さんなんて珍しいからちょっと奮発してしまいました。するよ。だって本当に珍しくて嬉しいことなんだもの。ほら、ここは捨てられたり別れたりそういうことばっかりの場所だから。もともとは私もね、住み食いになりかけてたお母さんを連れてここに来たの。助けられない、殺すしかないと分かっていながらどうしてもできない。みんな大体そう。それでこんな最果ての荒野を目指すの。ここにあるのは希望なんかじゃないわ。ほんの少しの猶予とせいぜい痛みのない死だけ。それでもお母さんが静かに息を引き取った時、こうして見とれてよかったって本当に思ったんだ。うん、そうだね。救われるって信じていても見てきた人の命を奪うのはね、身勝手かもしれないけど、いっそ闇の戦士が来て変わってくれればいいのにって毎回思うよ。闇の戦士
You called?
あれ知らない？私も由来とかは詳しくないんだけど有名な伝承だよ。
闇の戦士は死の使い。命を刈り取り、天の暗き海に返す。誰も逃れることはできない。人も人が成り果てた罪食いでさえも。って感じだったかな。まあ実際にはそんなの見たことがないからおとぎ話みたいなものなんだろうけど。
物騒極まりないわね。
そうかな。人でも罪食いでも命を返してくれるってところ、私は好きなんだけど。
Dawn, dawn, dawn.
来る。
テスリン、大変。ハルリクがいないの。少し目を離した隙にいなくなってたの。
How did the dude whose body apparently feels like freaking plaster manage to like just disappear? This is my fault. The patients were acting strangely and let it distract me. Where could he have gone? This Vulnstack, Athelzay, we have to go look for Halric. I don't know what's gotten into him, but he's wandering out there alone. We'll assign search areas and split up. Any idea where he might have headed? No, he's never done anything like this before, but it can't be a coincidence that the other patients are suddenly so agitated. They can sense something. In any case, let's keep the search close to the inn. Halric isn't very sure on his feet, so he wouldn't have gone far. I'll search the east side. Please, Halric, please be alright. Cover the north and west then. You take everything from here to the south. Okay. This is my fault. Patience. Oh yeah, okay, whatever. Where are we heading? South. Where another ether current awaits. No sign of Halric. Maybe he went further west. Scan your surroundings in search of Halric, and suddenly find yourself on. Wow, thanks, Damagedown. Your timing! Literally disappears on me right as enemy spawns. So rude. Is the ether current like down there? I think it's one of those that's not accessible right now, right? I vaguely remember this ether current. It's on the other side, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay.
か見つかった。そっちも手がかりなしか。そう遠くまで行くとは思えないんだけど、積み食いが騒ぎ出しているのも嫌な感じね。もう一回今度は別の場所。あれも積み食いだわ。多分かなり強い。人を襲いに来たのかもしれない。追いましょう。いたわ。あれって嘘でしょ。
Why would you? I don't understand. It's like all you hit is the wing and then you just like turn your back on it. That's just thunder. Man.
この世界にあるものでいらないものなんてないのよ。あなただって最後の時まで
Okay, see.
大切。
Rather than guy getting eaten, that's like on us just standing there and watching.
苦しんで
Her getting stabbed. That's her own fault. Like, why would you turn your back?
お母さん。
Yes, well, she should bloody well know that leg sweep doesn't work on bosses. Insert welcome to Shadowbringer's meme here. Where did her hair go? Also, does that boss fly by, like, ether? Because I feel like that's not how, Okay, so, no, I said that because, for a moment there was this, bit where, like, before she got enclosed in the cocoon, it was just, like, a bald head. There's this one frame. Yeah. It melted. Thoughts? I'm sorry, Vulnstack. I tried to tell the Karas what happened, but I can't be the shoulder to lean on. Not like this. Thoughts? Alright. It's just so unfair. Testine was always so cheery with patients, telling them not to be scared, that there wouldn't be any pain. Of all the people in the world to suffer such a fate. Is there anything else? Oh, Testine, you thought only of others, and this was your reward. Yeah. I imagine you're just as shocked as the rest of us, so I appreciate what you're doing here. Me? I don't have the words. Without a body, we can't even give her a proper burial. And she cared about that sort of thing, about giving people the chance to say their goodbyes. Didn't get out of the tail in time. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, sorry. There. All these thoughts. Halric is as unresponsive as ever. He stands motionless, staring up into the sky where the Sin Eaters made their escape. More dots. Alright. Elze is lost in grief. Curiously in that, yeah, very curious. Thank you. What you're doing, it means a lot to them, to me. Sorry to interrupt. We realized we hadn't thanked you for rescuing Halric. You weren't hurt at all, were you? Hurt? There wasn't even a fight. I was too late, too slow, and I thought I could protect you. You can't blame yourself for things beyond your control. You brought Halric back safe and sound. No one could have done any more. I'm sorry, but I've come to a decision. I won't be continuing in my role here. I hope you'll forgive me for leaving you, and that you'll delay Halric's last meal for as long as you possibly can. Not until it's too late, of course. Just give him what time you can. We always do. Of course, she would have done the same. Farewell, Halric. Keep Tesline's words close to your heart. Yeah, right, that's what I was thinking. It's like, what do you think we are, noobs? Wait, you're leaving this very moment? I understand how you must feel, but surely this is a bit hasty. Do you even have anywhere to go? I have a destination in mind, yes, and a purpose. This damned light, building without cease, is the reason we can't save those corrupted by the Eaters. But what if we corrected the balance, even if it were only little by little? Even if it took years, it would surely make things better. Now hold on there. Everyone knows there's too much light, but how could you ever hope to get rid of it? You'd have to change the whole world. Watch me. That's right. We should return to the Crystarium. I may not be able to repel the Eaters on my own, but I can still use the skills I have gained here to hurt them. Not true. We're just like, bye, fuckers! The irony is like, yeah, she isn't even involved in the MT. Back to... I guess I'll go there and then take care of the side quest. Where am I going? A rank is still around. There are 2 A ranks around. Search the nooks, search the crannies, search high, search low. Oh, sorry, did not see you there. Are you lost? Father says I must rest. That will not do. No, no. I will stop, but not yet. I need something to show for my efforts. All this scrabbling, all this searching, and still no shinies. You came here to tell me to stop, but if I refuse, your job will not be finished, will it? That will not do either. Wait! I have an idea. If you help me find shinies, my job will be over, your job will be over, and I can rest. Simple, yes? Look under the roll and find whatever there is to be found. Maybe it will be valuable. Maybe not. Either way, let us keep searching until we get at least one shiny. Good shinies are too sturdy to be squashed by falling rubble, so no need to worry about that. Do try not to squish yourself, though. I will try. Okay. Rubble. Rubble. Shinies? Your search fails to yield any shinies. Your search still fails to yield any shinies. You find a signet ring! Yay! What did you find? Not more rubble, I hope. Untold years spent buried beneath sand and rubble have done little to tarnish this exquisitely carved piece of jewelry. Lovely. Oh, this looks very special. Such pretty patterns. I have never seen one like this before. But how much is it worth? I am an expert in finding shinies, not a historian. Perhaps we should ask someone. Once we sell it, we will divide the profits between us. We worked as a team, so half for you, half for me. Fair is fair. Just give me my ether current. Bye. Have fun. I will never see you again. Vulnstack, good to see you again. You look like you have a story or two to tell, but I sense you'd sooner get back to the Crystarium. Yeah, guess what? Your friend Tesline's dead. Well, as good as. Forgive me, Vulnstack, I couldn't stay there a moment longer, but I was serious about what I said. While the men and women at the inn battle against this blight with kindness, I must fight it in my own way. With steel! Violence! From Eorze's sword in the darkness to Norvan's sword in the light. What is that referencing? Gods above. Feels like an age ago now. Miss Alizé? Is there anything I can get you? You are swift as Amaro. I need to return to the Crystarium. Immediately. As you wish. Teleportsville. Remind me to wear goggles if we ever fly over Amarang again. I've barely gotten the sand out of my eyes. But the wind did help to clear my head, at least. I think I'm ready to meet with the Exarch. We need to talk about how we're going to wipe the Sin Eaters out, shall we? Ocular... Do I just want to head off on the Alphina's quest, or do I actually want to conclude this quest? Ah, that's it. Conclude the quest. I see you are reunited with Alizé, but I dare say you found little else to celebrate on Amarang. Yeah. Thank you for seeking me out, Vulnstack. It meant a lot to have you there at my side. I was tempted to set off again the moment we had decided upon a direction, but you have still to visit Alphino, haven't you? And if I know my brother, he'll be on the cusp of discovering something vital to our success, if he hasn't already. I'm content to stay here and consider all options for the time being, but don't keep me waiting too long, eh? Whenever I come to the Crystarian, the sands of Amarang seem a world away, yet they both lie under the same wretched sky. Very poetic. Okay, in search of Alphino. He's at the Temenos Rookery, which, if I just keep running that direction, the Rotunda. You now have Ethernet access to the Rookery. Blah 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 blah. Woo! Can I pick up thingy? Not board. How come? Wait, how come I can't accept anything? Sorry, sinner. I must have met the following requirements. Whoops, wait, what? Elite and dangerous. Travelers of Norbrand are fine. Alright. Your face is unknown to me. What business have you at my rookery? Signed by the Exarch, no this. Yes, I can provide you with an armor for passage to Calusia. I will pick you out a friendly whelp. That's right. Mounts like my grey friend over there are a common sight in these parts. But I gather you hail from further afield. More accustomed to chocobos, perchance. I hear there are few places where they ride little else. Seeing as you are plainly unaccustomed to riding Amaro, I think it best I accompany you on this flight myself. Any Zun worthy of the name could do it, of course, but the Exarch sent you to me. Ensuring you arrive safely is my responsibility. Gather your things and meet me at the Amaro launch. One of the junior tamers will attend to you while I ready the mounts. Wait for me at the Amaro launch. Just mention my name to the tamer on duty and he will see you taken care of. I mean, I can't imagine that a flying Amaro feels all that different from a flying chocobo. But sure. Alright. Hey, Cassard. It's good to be back. Mortsuk has many charms, but there's nothing like a proper bed to recover from a long journey. As I'm sure you'd agree. I don't know, I haven't seen one yet! Or rather I had, and then it was haunted. You want to fly an arrow to Calusia? Well, I suppose if Master Genmai is going with you. Wait here, please. The Master should be along with the man shortly. You can now travel to Calusia. Woo!
風と繰り返す波の音。いつの世もその島では時がなぐ。垂れ込めた光の下では なおのこと、もはや動くこともない一枚の絵のようだ。風に乗り華やかな演奏がかすかに届く。遠くに見える都市まではただ荒れ野が続いていた。
We are right. This is cracked Shell Beach on the eastern coast of Colusia. You should be safe here for the present. Compared to the mainland, Sin Eater attacks are far less prevalent, and the native beasts are not any more dangerous than elsewhere. It is the people you should be wary of. Spy you that city in the distance? That is Umor, the island's main settlement. It rivals the Crystarium in scale and was once an ally in our battle against the abominations. For years, the Umoran elite have fancied themselves the masters of what remains of our broken world. They have gone as far as to offer the leaders of other settlements their protection, if we bend the knee. But to say their ideals are questionable would be putting it mildly. The Crystarium is one among many who resist a heavy-handed authority, and while we are not at war, our relationship with Umor is strained at best. It may be wise to conceal your ties with the Exarch during your stay here, especially in the vicinity of the city. I am glad that we understand each other. Now, the Exarch has instructed me to divulge a secret that should make finding a friend a good deal easier. Listen closely. Why is that a secret? Whatever Zem Genmai has to tell you, he clearly deems it worthy of your undivided attention. If you head south along the coast, you will eventually come to a fisherman's shack. A friend of the Crystarium lives there, a man who goes by the name of Ivor. Ivor keeps an eye on everything that happens in Colusia, and will be able to point you in the right direction. Just hand him a sprig of thyme that will let him know you can be trusted. Here, this should be enough. Find your friend. I will stay here with the Yamaro until you're ready to return. Nope. Oh, there. Ivor. What do you after? Fish? Crab? Think I got an eel in a barrel somewhere if you've taste for them. Unagi! Lake thyme. Fragrant herb commonly found growing along the floodplains and source. Ooh, I do love a bit of thyme. Chuck some in the pan and it's like a bloody festival of flavor. Now, what is it I can do for you? Can't say as there's been any major upsets to report these past few weeks. Alphino, eh? Aye, I know the one. Our young champion of the downtrodden. Yulmor's richer than all Norvant put together, but it's a different story for them as live outside the city. Most spend every waking moment just trying to stay alive, which makes your friend's dedication to helping others stand out all the more. I can hazard a guess as to where he is now and get a message to him, but you'll need somewhere quiet to meet, away from prying eyes. Make for Stilltide. That's a fishing village just up the path there. You're looking for a rundown excuse for a tavern the locals call the Leaky Keel. Wait there and I'll see that Alphino joins you. Get yourself to Leaky Keel and Stilltide. I'll let Alphino know someone's waiting for him. Right then. also just gotta up that so that damage doesn't disappear on me again. Yes. Okay. Where is this leaky queue? Yes, dear? Buy a drink or out to go. The seats are for paying customers. Alright. This your first time in a tavern? It's customary to buy a drink if you mean to loiter. What will you be having? Ale, right? Yeah. A fine choice. And what will you be paying with? Well, now, those are exotic. Where did you come by coins like that? I'm sorry, dear. I don't doubt they have value, but I don't have a touchstone to test their purity, and I'm not about to go begging for one from the neighbors, so we'll just have to come to some other arrangement. Ah, there's an idea. There's a common to the north where we grow our vegetables, but lately the pests have been eating more of them than we have. What do you say to a bit of extermination work? I want you to squash any vermin you find, then visit the caretaker and give him an earful from me for sleeping on the job. He'll be in the old silo next to the fence, snoring like as not. Do that for me, and you can laze about here as long as you like. Be gone. Lighted crop. Katana gain on 2? I think it is, right? Hell if I know. No response. Maybe you need to knock louder. Also, that particular knocking sound is so realistic, like it almost throws me. Makes me think someone... No response. Perhaps the occupant is hard of hearing? Squeak, squeak. Time to burst in and save the day, brave adventurer. What? From what? The rats? No one is home, and judging by the lack of furniture, they haven't been for some time. No other scraps of vegetables on the floor, suggest rats have taken up residence in their absence. What is it? Rats of unusual size? Where am I going? welcome back, dear. What did that good-for-nothing caretaker have to say for himself? I don't know, he wasn't around. Gone? Must have left to join the rest of the hopefuls. In Gate Town, outside Yulmore? You don't have a clue what I'm talking about, do you? And there I was thinking you were another dreamer. Did find some rats, yeah, I did. Well, never mind all that. Take a seat wherever you like, dear. You've more than earned it. I'll even throw in another drink on the house.
Yeah, 調子はどうだい?
Whoa.
いらっしゃい。今日はすごいわよ。よそのお客が一人来てるわ。
Yo.
久しぶり。待たせてしまってすまなかった。頼まれていた麦の種だ。以前のものよりも多く実るだろう。
あら、よく譲ってもらえたわね。さすがアルフィノ。助かるわ。それじゃ私は増えちゃった空き家の片付けでもしてこようかしら。ここは好きに使ってちょうだい。
とても久々に君と会えた気がするよ。土間で捕虜交換があった時以来か。私の方はこちらの世界に来てから少し時間が経っているからね。本当に元気そうで何よりだ。こっちで再会したアリ勢からもそう言われたよ。あんなに怒られたのは久々だ。改めてそれぞれの無事を祝そう。そして互いがここに至った経緯を交換しないかい？なるほど。水晶港やアリ勢からも事情を聞いてはいたが、やはり帝国との戦争は。それにタタルにも随分心配をかけてしまったようだ。どうにかしてみんなで無事に帰らなければ。埋め合わせにいい知らせをたくさん持ってね。そのためにも原初世界と第一世界の統合、第八霊災が発生するという可能性を見過ごせない。ウリエンジェが見た未来を私は本当に起こりうるものだと考えている。彼の証言によれば、原初世界において第八霊災のきっかけとなったのは帝国が使った姿なき死の兵器だったらしい。
Yeah, well, we got a Stinian back home taking care of that.
間違いない。黒バラという毒ガス兵器だ。私はガイウスと共に各地を巡っていた時にその再開発が進められているのを見た。ガイウスはそれをかつて廃棄した研究だと言った。しかし人の争いが絶えない限り、一度生み出された兵器は完全に消えることはない。原初世界で今ある黒バラを破棄するだけでは完全な問題解決にはならないのだ。そういった意味で私たちが第一世界に呼ばれたのは 幸運だったんだ。私たちと水晶校の知識を合わせることで世界の統合が起こる真の条件がある程度見えてきた。詳しくはいずれウリエンジェ本人が話すだろうが、世界の統合はする側とされる側両方が重篤な危機に直面することで発生する。そしてここ第一世界側の危機というのが積み食いの問題なんだ。だから私はこれを解決したい。それにたとえそれが自分の生まれた世界のことでなくたって目の前に苦しんでいる人がいるのを見なかったことにするなんて嫌なんだ。そのための足がかりとして世界政府を自称し事実大きな権力を持つという都市ユールモアを知ろうと思ったんだ。これからすべきことを定めるためによければ君にも同行してもらいたいのだがどうだろうか。嬉しいよ。久々に君と旅ができる。改めてこちらでもよろしく頼む。
Alphino is ready to take the road once more. Assuming you have no objections, let us make our way directly to the city outskirts. If we time our arrival just right, you may be lucky enough to see some poor sod falling from the walls. See why I have yet to set foot in Yulmore despite my best efforts to do so. Come, from here we must head west and then cross a small bridge. Really name those Gobyus Molstash. Colusia seems peaceful, does it not? Almost familiar? I had a similar impression of the Crystarium. Even in this distant world, peoples are much the same. To think that whenever a calamity struck the source, a reflection such as this one, with all its culture and history, was being erased from existence. No, get away from me! Over there! Quickly, someone's in trouble! I'll thank the fates. Watch out! Right. Manic Madam. For a moment when we were hidden behind the... when she was hidden behind the Sin Eater, I thought it read Magic Madam. I was like, what? My poor heart. Thank you, young sir. Ah, there you are. In my haste, I lost my bearings, but I see you had the situation well in hand. Fine work. Some help you are. Are you all right, madam? just a few bruises from where I fell, nothing compared to what was in store for me before this brave soul came to my rescue. I honestly thought it was done for. My feet are not as swift as they once were, and I knew there was no one left to hear me scream. Not that I let that stop me! I should probably leave my old house behind and queue up outside you along with the rest of them. Doubt those fancy lords and ladies would welcome an old crone like me. Still, even a shack near the gate has to be safer than staying here. One would hope. Either way, I suggest you avoid wandering alone, lest you make the Sin Eater's task any easier. Thank you again, you saved my life. Now, I'm sure a strapping lad like you has little fear, but I wouldn't linger long in this place. There's naught to be had here but cobwebs and memories. 'Tis as the lady says, many in these parts have abandoned their homes to live in Yulma's shadow. Should the Sun Eaters descend upon this region, there are precious few with the strength to fight them off. Speaking of which, what have you been told of these monsters? I watched one of them turn a girl into a horror show monster. Ah yes, Alizé would be well qualified to speak on the subject. Compared with Amarang, Colusia is almost a haven, but as you saw, we cannot let our guard down. Had you arrived but a few moments later, the Sin Eaters would have claimed another victim. Still, we have won a small victory this time at least. Now, shall we press on? We need to return to where the road forks and follow the path that leads west. Here we are.
奥にあるのが歓迎の門。その向こうに見える都市が目的のユールモアさ。手前のここはゲートタウン。ユールモアに住むことを望む者が選ばれるのを待ちながら暮らしている場所だよ。
おお、いつもの変なチビかと思ったら新顔を連れてるじゃねえか。特技があるやつなら大歓迎だぜ。あんたは一体何ができるんだ？
彼は移住希望者ではない。君たちの邪魔はしないから放っておいてくれ。
なんだと？こっちが善意で聞いてやってるのによ。
注目。前途有望な市民候補の諸君、ご機嫌はいかがかな？今日はね、あるご婦人がとびっきり美味しい魚料理を食べたい気分なんだって。だからそれを作ってくれる子を探しに来たんだ。気に入ってもらえたらもちろん都市内で暮らせるよ。魚を食べない日だってずー
さ名乗り出る人は実戦多戦は問わないよ。
魚か。
誰かいたっけ？
彼女はどう？
ユール・モアは世界政府を自称していると言ったね。実はあの都市には別の異名もあるんだ。最後の陥落都市。光の反乱を生き延びた鬼人や富豪が残った時間を楽しく遊んで暮らす場所。持たざる者である一般人がその楽園に住まうにはあんな風に人材として変われるしかない。
悪くなさそうだ。君をユールモアにお迎えするよ。幸せの街でこれからずーっと腕を振るっておくれ。さーて、みんなのその期待に満ちた顔、言いたいことは分かってるよ。さあお待ちかね。彼女の素敵な門出を祝福してメオルの臨時配給だ。
The butt bread.
はい、
待ってました。
どうぞ。
ありがたい。
私も。
あのメオルというのはゲートタウンの住民にユールモアが無償で配っている食料でね。都市内でも主食となっているものらしい。食べていくのも困難な時代だからあれの配給に依存している住民も少なくない。だが私はどうも。
Now you understand why my attempts to enter the city have thus far come to naught. The dubious privilege of residency must be won via a contest with ever-changing rules. They say this policy has been in place for the last 2 decades. Ever since Yuma's current leader came into power. Yet from what I've seen, it does more harm than good. Not only does it distract people from their shared struggle against the Sin Eaters, it robs them of the self-sufficiency. I have tried to propose ways they could improve their lot, but my words invariably fall on deaf ears. The attitude is so entrenched now, I worry that, well, mayhap you should take a turn around Gate Town and judge the situation for yourself. Go, take the measure of Gate Town. I shall wait here. Back that way. Begrimed bloke. Still here, are you? Can't blame you for wanting a slice of Yulmore's pie. Thanks, but no thanks. If you ask me, you should ditch that sour-faced brat and make a home for yourself here. Gate Town's not much to look at, but at least it's safe, and the meal is the best thing I've ever tasted. Do I savor it piece by piece, or gobble it all in one go? Right. High fructose corn syrup. Bubbling crock pot. Large pot bubbles of the flames. Pale chunks. Meal. People, you realize. Float in, otherwise plain broth. Just look at it. Can you imagine a more beautiful city? Every day I dream of the life that awaits for me inside those walls. Oh, will they ever pick me? Yulmore, you taunt me with your promised bounty. Right. Seen what Gate Town has to offer? These people can no longer fend for themselves. They become dependent on handouts of meal and believe Yulmore is the answer to all their woes. Yet no matter how I frame my encouragement, they seem unwilling, nay, unable to conceive of any other way of life. Alphinaud wears a look of profound disapproval. Disapprove! It is difficult to make a final judgment without first seeing the city's inner workings. Mayhap it is that uncertainty which always makes me feel so ill at ease. Not that it matters, however unjust the system seems to me. If these people claim to be content with their lot, it is hardly my place to criticize their choices. But take that elderly lady you rescued. Does it not seem that those who have chosen to forego Yulmore's largesse are doomed to suffer for their independence? In the end, they are all but forced to seek refuge in Gate Town. And so hamlets and fields across the island are left empty and untended, hastening the region's descent into ruin. Nay, I am not convinced that Yulmore's generosity truly serves the best interest of Calusia's people. I am not so naive as to think there is some miraculous solution to all of this, yet I cannot help but frown at the sight of hard-working villagers struggling to survive, even as the chosen few rejoice at being plucked from poverty by the hand of a capricious noble. There has to be a better way. I will not know for sure, however, until I have taken those long-delayed steps through Yulmore's gates. 'Tis fortunate that you arrived when you did, Vulnstack. I have been working on a scheme to insinuate myself into the city, and if all goes to plan, it should soon come to fruition. There's a beast tribe who makes its home in the sea surrounding the island. The Ondo they are called, although you and I know them as Sahagin. For the most part, they keep to themselves in their ocean grottos and rarely have dealings with land dwellers. But as Tataru took such great pains to impress upon me during our stay in Kugane, business favors the bold, and so I reached out to them. I duly discovered that the Ondo are inordinately fond of land-grown produce, fresh fruits in particular, and when I offered to procure such goods for them, they promised to pay me in pearls. An attractive business venture for any prospective investor, would you not agree? Surely even the most jaded Yulmorean lord would have time for a merchant who can make pearls from plums and pumpkins? Yes, I've come a long way since my days of buying samurai swords without first negotiating price. Lord. I'll give this to the boy, he does learn. My appointment with the Ondo is due to take place in a few hours. I just need to collect the produce and meet with them on the shore. Might you help me make the exchange? Yeah, we can try, except it's gone! Excellent. I should be glad of your company. First things first, then. We must pay a visit to Mosha Moa, my supplier in the right. Come, it is just in the northwest of you. Oh, right. Oh, right. Dun dun dun. Moshamoa, the farmer of whom I spoke. Is there something I can do for you, friend? Good day for you, Moshamoa. This is my associate, Vulnstack. We are here to collect the produce I purchased. Eh? I loaded your lackey up with goods not long ago. My lackey? I know of no such person. Mr. Lad, short blue hair, no? He said he'd come on your behalf, and since he seemed to know all the details, I just assumed two-factor yeah. Confound it, someone must have been eavesdropping on our conversation. If this charlatan was here not long ago, he cannot have gone far. We should split up and search the area. You find a vantage point on the south side of town, and I shall take the west. Forgive me, I had no cause to doubt that. Still, he shouldn't be hard to spot with that blue hair of his. My god, the wind is howling outside. Like, it's monsoon. It's approaching monsoon season, which is so we're starting to get some heavy rains. The thing is that yeah, it's about to rain. It hasn't actually started raining yet. So but the wind is very strong right now. Zoom in just a little faster. Oh my god, please. Oi! You have located your quarry. Amazing. You can hear it, huh? Vulnstack, any sign of him? Yeah, it's like whistling. Nope, not me. You have a keen eye. Let us move in before he makes good his escape. Yeah, it's really loud. Where am I going? Oh, Lord. To the west.
見つけたぞ。私の使いを語って作物を持ち出したのは君だね。あれは大事な取引に使うんだ。返してくれないか。許してください。俺どうしてもユールモアに入りたかったんです。身内はいないし、ここでできた友達はみんな選ばれていってしまいました。それ以来周りとはあんまり仲良くなれなくて、配給のメオルすら残りカスしか回ってこないんだ。何をやってもみんなは俺を推薦してくれないし、お腹も空いてたまらなく惨めで、それでこのまま死ぬくらいなら機械を盗んででも入ってやろうって思ったんです。君、名前は？カイシルです。 ではカイシル、ユールモアに入る以外の選択肢はないのかい？例えばクリスタリウムに行くのはどうだろうか。あそこなら都市に養ってはもらえずとも働いた分の見返りはきちんともらえるはずだ。
ダメなんです。ユールモアじゃなきゃ。俺の友達がいるのはあの町だから。いつかみんなであの豪華な都市で暮らすんだって約束したんです。
温度族との取引場所はクレイブ灯台だ。それから私のやろうとしてた商売やユールモアに売り込む方法について説明しておくよ。
譲ってくれるんですか？
あくまできっかけを貸すだけさ。そこから先は君自身が頑張らなくては成し遂げられないよ。
はい、ありがとうございます。
And he fucks it up.
私たちにとっては単なる調査、機会を改めることもできる。しかし彼にとっては人生をかけた一大事だ。譲ったことに後悔はしていないし、彼の成功も祈っている。それでも良い判断ではなかったかもしれないな。一刻も早くこの世界を救うべきなら、そうしないと多くの人や君が死んでしまうなら、彼を押しのけてでも進むべきだったのかもしれない。
Quite possibly meaning we better hurry up and think of a new plan. That's so mean.
そうだろうか。エスティニアン殿がいたら相変わらず甘い坊ちゃんだとたしなめられていたに違いない。だがありがとう。結果的にはどちらも幸せになれるようまた頑張るよ。ではひとまずライト村に戻ろうか。あれは
It's a bird! It's a plane! It's a falling dude!
かなり遠いが人が倒れている。
Or a fallen dude, as the case may be.
何かあったのかもしれない。急いで助けに行こう。
God closes the deal, he throws man out the window. See a galumping Midgardtor. That way. So first. Nope. Not up here. What am I doing? Oh my god. I am just... honestly. There we are. Picking up this ether current first while this man lies dying. Here, he's breathing, I think. Or he won't last long without help. No, he won't last long. That should take care of the worst of his injuries. Cough, sputter. Mercy, mercy, I beg you. Breathe easy, sir. No harm will come to you here. Poor man is shivering. Pray keep an eye on him while I get a fire going. Look at him putting those firewood gathering skills to use yet again. I thought for certain I was the dead. How am I ever to repay this kindness? We'll settle for the tale behind your current predicament. Why don't you begin by telling us your name? Tristol. I was invited into Yulmore to work as an artist. A wealthy couple took me in to paint pictures for them, but when my style proved contrary to their taste, they just as quickly turned me out onto the street. I was left penniless and patronless, a grave sin in Lord Valtry's city. Within days, they had me brought before the man himself, and he asked me what I meant to do, and dejected as I was, I told him I wished to leave. Little did I know how soon he would grant me my wish. They flung me over the balustrade into the god's damned ocean. From up there? How were you not dashed to pieces? Don't ask me. Luck, I suppose. Though if you hadn't found me when you did, it wouldn't have counted for much. Monstrous. And the citizens condone such barbaric punishment? Oh, without a second thought. When Lord Valtteri passes judgment, no one so much as blinks, let alone argues. In Yulmore, his word is law. Ah, that fire's chased the chill from my bones. Thank you again. The more I hear about Yulmore, the more determined I am to see what waits within its walls. I shall bend all my thoughts towards securing another way into the city. There must be something we can do. First, we should convey Tristol to the shelter of the village. Fire or no fire, he needs to be out of this chilly coastal air. It fucking Wimdy. Away into the city? Wonder what Tristal will do now. Pray accept my deepest gratitude. I owe you both my life. And, if you'll permit me, I would assist you in your attempt to enter Yulmore, insofar as I am able, at any rate. To be frank, the thought of sending my saviors into that awful place makes me sick to the stomach, but since it's plain you've set your minds on it, you should take this. It's my favorite paintbrush. The Yulmoran elite are never satisfied until they get exactly what they want, and if I'm not mistaken, the couple I mentioned will be looking for someone to replace me. If you make a show of owning such a well-used brush, you may be able to convince people you have a talent for painting. Are you certain? This is your livelihood. We cannot deprive you of such a treasured possession. I give it gladly after all you've done for me. Besides, I don't think I have the heart to paint you anymore. As to what I'll do instead, I honestly haven't decided, but I shan't stay long in this place, not with that city brooding over me. Nay, I'll move on to new lands and a new... by Damagedown, a new profession, and I'll keep you in my prayers from now on until my dying day. Don't wait that long, we'll see you eventually. Should you make it to the city, have care what you say it to. I wouldn't want you to save my life, only to lose your own. Alphino weighs the brush you received from Tristal, deep in thought. They say kindness is his own reward, but Tristal has repaid us with a gift as timely as it was unexpected. We will, however, need to act upon his advice before another painter steps in to fill the vacancy. How many random painters are wandering out there anyway after the flood? And keep in mind, like, it's been like this for a good 100 years. Why are there still people who actually work as painters? Thankfully, I do have some modest skill with a brush. Nothing approaching that of a true artist, of course, but enough to play the role, I would hope. As for you, well, if you don't mind taking a subordinate role, mayhap you could pose as my assistant? The poster cover. Then it is settled. All we need to do now is return to Gate Town and await the next appearance of those vile jesters. I see blue quest. Euless. Euless appears to have been awaiting your arrival. Excuse me, but you're the gentleman Alphino was traveling with, aren't you? I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch your name. Vulnstack! Collector. Ah, Vulnstack, how lovely to meet you. My name is Euless, and I'm the acting village mayor. I was hoping someone of your talents would pass through right before long. Thing is, I need to visit someone up at Stonegaze, and I'm afraid to walk the path alone. Do you think you could... I fucking hate escort quests. My thanks, I couldn't bring myself to ask one of the villagers. You see, there was an incident a while back with a veteran band of hunters badly mauled. Simply mentioning it that it's unsafe to wander outside the village these days would be enough to bring back memories of the grisly scene, which is why it's been so difficult to even bring up the subject. But such does not change the fact that the roads are indeed dangerous. Pray meet me on the path to the north and be prepared to fend off the wildlife. Right, sure, okay. Can I just, like, carry you there on my multi-seater mount? I have those. Like, I can't fly, but I can carry on the mount. Wait, where? What? Oh. Is she named... I know she's named Thenoise? Yeah, Thenoise, I guess. But I look at it and I read the noise in my head. Thenoise watches the path to the shipyard with anxious eyes. Oh, who are you? Cough. Forgive me, it's not often we see travelers in right with how dangerous it is hereabouts. I even worry for my husband taking the road down to the shipyard. He's drunk in the Talos. He has been gone a good while though. If you're headed that way, could you please let him know his wife is expecting him at home? Husband went to the shipyard to salvage lumber, but he should have been back by now. I've received burly man stripping planks from the old ships. Please tell me to hurry home. He's doing work, woman. Well, but built woodworker. Eh? Something I can do for you, stranger? Your wife is feeling lonely. Well, beat me with the hammer. Has it been that long? I was aiming to salvage the planks on this old hull, but she's given me more trouble than I bargained for. Bit of waste to leave all this lumber lying around, not much call for seaworthy ships since the light ate up half the world, you understand? So I reckon it'd be better for a woodworker like me to put it to good use. These boards though, they're so tightly joined I can pull the bleeding things loose. Here, do me a favor and sprinkle some of this powder on the joints along the keel. I'll keep working on this end, and with any luck I can make it home before the wife stomps down here to fetch me herself. Right. Okay. Fine. Powder. Powder? Yes. Massage the boat. At least this one, the animation's not massaging. We're just chucking stuff into the air. Just reaching into our pockets and scattering nonsense all over the planks. Massage the boat is the one where we had to check the ship for cracks. That should do the trick. Powdered fire crystals, the best thing for melting wood glue. Just pour on a little water and the steam will take care of the rest. This shit ought to be a one-man show now, thanks to you. Oh, and if you could let the Noz know I'll be done within the hour, then you'll have helped me out of 2 rough spots today. Oi, the noise. He's alright then? Well, that's a relief. Right's had its share of troubles, and a wife does worry. What? Yet are you helping strip planks? The cheek of that man. Still, we're lucky his father taught him the trade at all, even if he used those skills to take ships apart instead of building them. A woodworker puts food on the table, so I'm grateful to his family for keeping up their traditions. And I'm grateful to you for bringing me peace of mind. Please take this for your kindness. An ether current! I wonder in terms of, like, canonical lore, what the hell ether currents are supposed to be. Like, in-game. What did I tell you? It's barely 10 steps out of the village. Come, let us hurry along before more predators have a chance to gather. Saiduk. Sai. Okay. Alright, these dudes. Thank you for the escort, Vulnstack. This is the gentleman I wish to speak with, so we needn't go any farther. Sailuk. Are you wandering around by yourself out here? You know what kind of creatures lurk beyond the borders of the village. Ah, well, if it isn't Clifton's little girl, what, something I can do for you, Lost? Yes, sir, I came for an answer to my proposal from the other day. Have you given any thought to wow, what a words. Have you given any thought to taking over as village mayor? I'm doing the best I can in the interim, but I've neither the age nor the wisdom to continue in the role, and the rest of the villagers agree with me. I'm fairly sure I told you nay once already. But seeing as you found a guard just so you could come and talk with me, then mayhap I would consider the idea in exchange for a few smaller tasks. You will? Please, just tell me what I need to do. My friend Clifton, your dear father, was looking for a sickle to cut some rope. Would you mind skipping back to the village and borrowing one from me? Why would you... Cough. I mean a sickle, was it? For cutting rope. That shouldn't be too difficult. I'd only meant to ask you along for the one trip, but if I'm to complete these tasks, would you be willing to indulge me a little longer? Okay. I think that's my line. Random person. Good day to you, young Euless. You look a little flustered, dear. Was there something I can help you with? And good day to you, madam. I was actually hoping to borrow a sickle. Is that all? Here, you can take this one. I have several spares, so there's no rush in returning it. Doing a spot of harvesting, are you? My thanks, but it's not for me exactly. I was asked to bring one from my father. Your father? Shadows save me. Forgive me, if you're to accompany me in these tasks, then you deserve to know the whole story. It was my father, Clifton, who was the former mayor of Wright, and the incident I spoke of earlier was something that happened a year ago. One day, a stray sin-eater came prowling around and slaughtered nearly half the village. It was a waking nightmare. Some of the villagers blamed my father. They said it was because he refused to accept the protection of Gilmore. The sheer scale of the tragedy and the accusations that followed wore away at his conscience until finally he could bear the guilt no longer. Okay? He hanged himself. Luke, the old man we spoke to, was his closest friend, but considering how he worded his request, it seems he's reluctant to accept the fact of my father's death. Still, I would see this task to its end. Let's bring him his sickle, shall we? Wait, how did he word his request again? Oh, my friend Clifton, your dear father, was looking for a sickle to cut some rope. Do you mind? Right. Luke, sir, we brought the sickle you asked for. Oh, good, good. Old Clifton will be glad to see this. Oh, sir. Thank you for staying with me, Vulnstack. This might be harder than I expected. Don't you say. This is just the that's just the quest to unlock the dwarf, which I do not care about. So we're gonna just leave that there. Yeah. Gate Town, and I forgot to. Well, actually, we don't have access to the ether, right? So never mind. Now we wait. This should be as good a place as any. Here they come. Oh, okay, it's not a... Ladies and gentlemen, your attention once more. What a day it's been for the folks at our door. We've welcomed a peddler who made pearls from a plum, and now we've a place for a painter of a plum. So come along and don't be slow. It's time to let your colors show. I can paint, portraits at least. Landscape and still lifes are so rarely commissioned these days. Oh-ho! I thought I spied some new faces in the crowd. What fortune that you should feel at ease around an easel. What proof have you of your prowess? Any masterpieces on your person? Sadly not. Everything I paint is soon sold. Such is the life of a working artist. I have only my brush to testify for me, though you will note that it has seen no small amount of service. Aha! Ho ho! Flecks of paint, both old and new. A tool much loved and much used. Not a prop to be conjured on the hop. Very well. Come with us and we'll put those talents to the test. And who is this hanger-on? Well-wisher or parasite? Why, this is my assistant. He whose unfailing support allows my art to flourish. I will go with him or not at all. Parasite, then. We shall leave his fate in the hands of your new employer. It matters not a whit to us. And having filled our latest vacant space, we retire to Yulmore's sweet embrace. Thoughts. Oh, mercy me, the mule! We almost took our leave without leaving a loving token. We must empty the sacks ere we make our way back.
「世界は救われない」今その言葉を否定できるのはよほどの聖人かバカまたはこの町の住民だろう。堅牢だった海の都は世界の終わりを前に浮かれ騒ぎを始めた。悲しみを忘れるために喜劇を演じているのか。 あるいはここに限り永遠が約束されているのか。
Gilmore, finally. Looks even grander from this angle, eh? 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 Welcome, welcome to the city of final pleasures. Feel free to weep at its magnificence. No? Not even a single tear? Moving right along then. Uh-huh. Our first task is to register you as residents. You know, make it all nice and official. We'll smooth the way, so you just need to put on your happy faces and head through to Joyous Hall. The Bureau of Immigration is in the first room on the left side of the palace. Of the Passage Palace. Declare your name and occupation in a nice, loud voice. The clerks will tell you where to go from there. Oh, and pay no mind to those folk halted on the side of the road. Much like the hopefuls in Gate Town, they haven't earned the right to enter the city proper. If, however, you enjoy basking in the envy of your fellow man, then by all means take your time. But why waste another moment? Go! Enjoy the beginning of your new life in paradise! The Bureau of Immigration, was it? I suppose we had better show ourselves willing for the time being. Lived here for ages, 10 years. Don't think much. Wow, that's depressing. Come inside, see my dance. It's an experience you won't soon forget. Free of charge, just make sure you tell all your free citizens friends. Oh. Wait. What? Was I? See? Things? Hang on. Oh my god, my camera is doing weird shit. Fuck. Wait. What? If I drop down there, that dude disappears. He wasn't there just now. Been permitted entry? Well, just be sure to go directly to the Bureau of Immigration once inside. We do get the occasional charlatan pretending to have permission to enter as a bonded citizen. Taking care of that sort of riffraff is my job. Right. Riffraff. Though we are not free citizens, by the grace of Lord Valtteri, we are allowed to hold relatively comfortable positions here in the Bureau. We'd never do anything to jeopardize that, understand? Welcome to Yulmore, fortunate friends. May I have your names? I am Alphino, an artist, and this is Vulnstack, my assistant. Ah yes, I was informed of your imminent arrival. We can forego the usual interview and begin processing your registration papers forthwith. Now, the citizens of Yulmore are divided into two classes. There are the free, who are blessed with the favor of Lord Valtteri, and the bonded, who work in the employment of the free. You will be joining the ranks of the bonded. Your duties are to serve a patron in the capacity for which you were chosen, in your case, painting pretty pictures. Could you have phrased that any more condescendingly? Should your patron dismiss you for any reason, you must find another sponsor among the free, or accept work as a general laborer. I see. And might you tell us something of the patron we are to serve? The two patrons, actually. Chai Nuz and Dulia Chai, mistel couple whom most refer to as the Chais. They are both gentle souls, but I would ask that you conduct yourself with respect and humility, for your own sake as much as theirs. Now, a moment please, while I complete the relevant paperwork. All in order, these are your registration documents. Take those papers next door and submit them to the clerk. Once they've been stamped, you'll officially be Yulmoran citizens. Enjoy your new life in paradise! Uh-huh. It'll last all of, 2 days, I think. Or is it just the same day? Have you submitted your papers to the Bureau of Registration? Everything in its proper place. I am becoming a citizen. At last, I'm so excited that my hands are shaking. Alright. Welcome to the Bureau of Registration. Papers, please. Set your documents, blah blah blah. What have we here? Alphano, artist. Vulnstack, artist assistant. To be employed in the service of Lord Chainuz and Lady Dulia Chai. Yes, everything seems to be in order. Your registration is hereby approved. I think it best that we deliver you to the Chai residence before... Oh dear. You smell hideous. Rude. Did you crawl here through a ditch? It's like an unholy miasma of dust and sweat and musk of some unwashed beast. Wow. Proceed directly to the delousery next door and scrub yourselves clean. Use whichever showers are free. After you've rinsed away that stench, you'll want to splash yourself with this perfume. Liberally. Once you've made yourself presentable, then you may proceed to the Chai residence. Cornin? The guard by the stairs will give you directions. I didn't realize we were so aromatic. Right. They're sure to be impressed by my posing. Sure, dude. Don't know what you're posing for, but okay. We're to bathe in here then? Oh. Oh, hello. I love how this dude has like the world's longest bath. Maybe I should draw the curtain, he says. Yeah, maybe. Because he's still there after everything's done. Yeah, we're gonna step into the shower fully clothed. Hey. You rinse yourself clean in the stream of water. Yep. anyways. Wait, where's the door? Okay. God. Alright, he's still standing out there. Why does the perfume make me pink and sparkly? You apply the perfume as directed, and the delicate scent of roses fills the air. Oh, you showered and dressed already, have you? No, I just stepped in, fully clothed. Is it not that is to say, it seems rather exposed for one's ablutions, does it not? You draw the curtain, my friend. What would Estinians say? Good gods, you will mention nothing of this! Swear to me! Well, that was bracing. I believe the lingering smells of the road have been successfully expunged. It sure works that way, like, you know, we just dress and we just shower and then put on the exact same clothes that we were wearing before. Yeah, that's gonna work. Shall we go and present ourselves to our new patrons then? Right. We'll need directions to the Chai residence. You're looking to present yourselves to the Chais, are you? Let me explain how the city's laid out then. Imagine 3 layers, one on top of the other. This layer here is called the buttress. Above us is the understory, where the military has its headquarters. And above that, you've got the canopy, which is where the free citizens of Yulmore spend their days. So if you want to find your new patrons, you'll have to keep climbing until you run outstairs, then look for the Grand Dame's parlor. They'll be in there, like as not. Run. Wait. That way. Chinos? Well, what is it? Spit it out then. Oh.
Ara, あなたは?
お初にお目にかかります。画家をお探しのチャイ夫妻でいらっしゃいますか？
おお、ではお前たちが新しい。
So, I don't think it comes through that clearly in the English, other than in, you know, I think Alphino putting on a slightly snootier accent. But, the style of speaking that he chooses here is extremely formal. Like, very polite. The kind of, like, it's very lowly customer service person talking to high up, very well respected customer. Kind of formal speech.
て可愛い男の子なの。ふわふわの髪にお上品なお顔立ち、それになんだかお花のいい香り
Yeah,
がす
he
る
did
わ。
put on a little bit of a snooty accent, I believe, in English.
あなた、私この子が一目で気に入っちゃった。きっと絶対に素敵な絵を描いてくれるわ。
先日手放したあの下手で陰気な画家よりはマシだといいんだが。
それじゃあ改めてよろしくね。
アルフィノと申します。奥様、旦那様、こちらの助手ともどもよろしくお願いいたします。
雇われる際に家族を伴ってくるやつはいるが、その年で助手を連れているとは。
If you hear the word endings get longer, the more formal and
実
polite
際
it is.
家族のようなものです。血こそつながってはおりませんが、私が辛い時には必ずそばにいてくれました。そして誰よりも私の絵を理解してくれています。彼と共に仕上げてこそ私の絵はご夫妻にふさわしいものとなるでしょう。しかし絵の描き始めに限れば働くべきは私だけです。そこでもしよろしければ助手には町の見学をお許しいただけないでしょうか。これまで私を支えてくれた礼に憧れのユールモアをいち早く見せてやりたいのです。
まあ、なんていい子たちなんでしょう。そういうことなら存分に見学をしてらっしゃいな。いいわよね、あなた。
まあお前がそう言うなら。
I was just looking at all like, what? Off you go, the city is yours to explore. Oh, but do be careful along those outer walkways. I should be most upset if you were to slip and fall. Right. Like the dude you left to get chucked out the walls? If my wife has given her permission, then you need not seek my say-so. All I ask is that you behave yourself. Draw no attention and be respectful at all times. Right. Anyways, I am going to stop here because I'm actually very sleepy and I keep yawning. So...
Alright, good night.
Yeah, EP time! You should go to sleep too! See you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bye!
See ya.